if you know me, you know that I don't cry easily when I read books. But You've Reached Sam might actually crack me. And I was curious, what do you think? Will this make me cry? So, I asked you on Instagram and on YouTube, and it's safe to say most of you think that this will make me cry. I think we will find out. Before starting, there is one thing you must know about me, and that is the fact that I have a soft spot for love stories where one of the characters dies. And when I say soft spot, that doesn't mean I like it very much. That means it will absolutely wreck me, because I can't help but imagine myself in that exact situation. And that is not a good headspace for me. That's why I don't usually like sad stories. But I'm doing this for you. For you. Now, I have read the blurb, and let me tell you, it definitely got to me. So this is about Julie Clark, a 17-year-old that has all her life planned out. She was to move to a small town with her boyfriend Sam, go to Japan, and attend college. But Sam dies, and all her life changes. She's heartbroken and really desperate to hear his voice again, so she calls Sam's phone just to listen to his voicemail recording, and that makes me really sad. Here's where I get confused, because it writes that, and Sam picks up the phone. That's what's written here, and Sam picks up the phone, and I'm confused. Is there someone else who has Sam's phone? Is Sam not dead? I doubt that. I don't know what to feel about this book. So I did lose the audio for this part. What is basically happening is that I am at page 12 and already crying. I didn't expect you to be right to this extent, and I am wondering, is the rest of the book torture? Because it sure feels like it. So for the part I cried at, there were her memories of their relationship, and the very last memory was more like a dream-like state in which she sees him, and they talk about not having enough time, and that it's beautiful what they've had, and that this isn't fair, but at least we had this time together, right? I want you to know, if I could do it all over again, I would, every second of it. I feel like crying again. I'm sorry. I'm recollecting myself. It's fine. These sections during the day where she remembers him, but walking the streets again, I am reminded of him. Selma waits for me to get off work, and we grab falafels at the food stand. We watch a movie on $5 Sundays at the theater, and then wander through town together. When I sense him standing around the corner waiting for me, my heart races, and I think about turning back. But no one is there except a woman lost in her phone. I don't understand. Why is the author doing this to me? How do you expect me to continue reading when I'm half crying? I'm trying not to cry because it's kind of embarrassing, the extent to which it's page 20, for God's sake, okay? I'm trying. They used to go into stores and imagine decorating their house together, and oh my God, this hits so hard because I do that. I do that with my boyfriend all the time. We used to do that. We still do that. We look at the most expensive things and we say, oh, we could get that and we can get that, and we'll get this gigantic fridge, and we're just imagining making our house. And excuse me, but is this author, did he put cameras in my house or what? I'm not bawling my eyes, but I'm constantly almost crying while reading this book. It's a constant feeling of I'm about to cry, and I don't know how much of that I can take. Mind you, I am at freaking page 29. What the heck? Oh my god.
1 hour later.
This is not giving me any breaks. Let me bring you up to date, okay? We had her memories. Now he died. She didn't go to the funeral because she knows he didn't care about that and she couldn't be there with the other people that blame her for what happened. I don't know why. And now she got the end of the year graduation photo album and her boyfriend got it and wrote something in it before dying. And I just turned on the camera because I'm expecting to cry, okay? Here we go. This is so beautiful. It's crazy to think there was a time before we knew each other. A time before Sam and Julie, or Julie and Sam. I'll let you decide that one. Your ideas were always too big for a small town, and everyone here knows it. But I'm happy your path somehow made you stop in Ellensburg along the way so you and I could meet each other. I feel like my life didn't start until I met you, Julie. You're the best thing to happen to this small town. To me. Oh my god, I'm such a baby on the internet. I'll be honest, I used to be scared of leaving home. Now I can't wait to move on and make new memories with you. Whatever happens, promise you won't forget me, okay? I'm at page 31. How is this even possible? Okay, so I've calmed down a little bit. I'm feeling better now. Let's just go back to reading. I'm at page 34. Yeah. wish me luck. Oh, she's so stupid. She deleted every memory of him, every picture, everything. So stupid. Why would you do that? Why? Alex!
The book?
I'm at page 38 and I cried 5 times. I'm embarrassing myself on the internet.
Would you like coffee?
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to take a break again and go drink some coffee because I need it. I need a break. Thank you for being here. Hopefully you're not judging me too much. I really didn't expect for this to happen. I was convinced I would cry just a little bit, just at the end or something like that. No, I didn't expect to cry on page 12, 20, 30, 38. I don't know how I'm going to get through all of this. Okay, so this is how it is. I have my coffee here. I got a new espresso machine. No, I got my first espresso machine. And my boyfriend makes me coffee every day. And yeah, he's kind of good at it. Now I'm just gonna go back to crying. I promise I'm not gonna film every single thing, though I'm most likely going to cry every other page. So we're gonna get back, I don't know, what page am I on now? I'm at 39. I'm gonna read at least 20 something pages, okay? Because I don't wanna, this is getting too long, okay? I've been crying, whatever. She's talking to him on the phone, but he's not alive. I don't know what's going on. I just know that this might be one of those books you hate because it makes you, as you've been seeing, it makes me cry continuously, but it might be one of my favorite books. I'm gonna get the special edition of this book, just so. I don't want to tell you everything, because if you're gonna read it, maybe you're gonna cry just as much as me, and you know what? If you're picking up this book, that's what you want, so that's what I want for you too. They are talking on the phone, but we don't know if she's imagining things. We don't know if it's just a loophole, if it's just a glitch in the universe, because she says it might be a glitch in the universe, and they are just going to let it happen and be happy while it is here, because at some point it's going to stop. We don't know why, when, how it's going to stop, or
why it happens. We just know that when she calls him, he answers. Basically, what's happening now is we are getting to know what her life is now after he died, but also how her life was before when they were together. And I cannot describe how emotionally charged the memories are and how well they are integrated in the story so that it just hits you. I don't know, like every other paragraph, something makes me cry because it's just so sad and beautiful at the same time. I love the characters. I relate to both the characters and like to both of them. I won't read such a book too often. Like maybe once a year, twice a year max, because I can take it. I cannot take it. It's just too much. I have my eyes sting a little bit. I don't know if I look as if I've been crying. I dare say I have recollected myself and I look pretty decent. But this is just something else. It's not like the writing style is nothing extraordinary, right? The storytelling, again, it's good. It's very good, but it's simple. The writing style is not complicated at all, actually. It's not overly philosophical or overly descriptive. It's just good. It's just enough to make you feel what you need to feel, enough to convey the setting and the emotions and what the characters are going through. It's just the perfect balance, I think. And it's appropriate for any age. Well, I wouldn't recommend it to like 12 or 13-year-olds because why would you want to put yourself through that? You're a kid, be happy. I'm stopping now. I'm going to finish it tomorrow probably. Yeah, I'm going to try and have a happy afternoon. I don't know. Yeah, bye. Hello, it's the next day. My boyfriend is working on something, so we're gonna whisper for a little bit. I am ready for the second day of reading You've Reached Sam, but what's different is that we are going to make a fort. Right there. We're making a fort. I've always loved forts. Even if you're going to say, hey, Aimee, you're an adult. What about it? What about it? An adult can make forts. I'm going to prove it to you.
Boom, bam, bop.
I guess it could have been much better, because this is not long enough, but then I won't have any light to film, so I feel like this is the best we can do, given that I need to film. I don't know, I'm a little bit excited. Whoa, where's my balance going? There's this girl, Mika, who's Sam's cousin, which she's not a bad person, but I don't like her at all. She's kind of, I don't know, she's weird. English is not my first language, so I might be wrong. She's cheeky, I think, and she's kind of superior in a way, and I really don't like her. Because she goes, I said I liked you better than the other girls at school, which frankly isn't saying too much considering where we live. And Julie says, I still take that as a compliment, as you should. My approval is very important to Sam. He knows I have very good intuition, especially about people. I hope I'm right. Mika, could you just shut your mouth, like, please? I made my first latte art. Let me show you. It's just a really weird French dude with a beret or barret, whatever, on his head, and with a bigger eye. Yeah, I don't know. For the first latte art, I feel like that's a win. I'm kind of excited, not for anything outstanding, but he works in a bookstore, right? And the manager or the big librarian, whatever, he is a nice guy, and they talk sometimes about books or whatever. And they are talking about The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, which that's one of my boyfriend's favorite books, one of the newest favorite books. It's actually this one, and he said it's a book you have to read at least twice. Which is kind of fun, you know, because we have it and my boyfriend read it. Now, I'm curious about it. I said I wouldn't like it. I don't know. I feel like there are certain genres that are not for me, even though the books can be outstanding. But I will read this as part of my YouTube video with Alex, so it's kind of exciting. Whatever. I won't tell you what happens because I kind of want it to be mystery. It's beautiful in a way, and the fact that they talk on the phone, even if in the end it doesn't get resolved, because that might be that might be something that will happen. Like we'll never know why they talked on the phone or if it was real. If that is the case, or I don't know yet, it doesn't bother me because it's just how it is. Sometimes, I don't know, I feel like maybe if that happens to someone, they might actually see the one that died, and it doesn't really matter if it's real or not. It matters because it's just there. It doesn't matter if it's real. I know I wouldn't. I mean, I would care to an extent, but I wouldn't care if it's real. If I can see that person again or at least talk to them, I wouldn't look into it as much. I don't know. That's weird. I don't want to think about that. More than halfway through at this point. Also, we ordered pizza. Oh my god, I cannot wait for it. This is how it looked. We made half and half, me and my boyfriend, so I'm gonna eat. I really love this pizza because it's really Italian compared to what others have. Stupid. She is stupid. I don't understand why. Why? You know. If you're going to tell someone, it won't happen. And at least we think it won't happen. Why do you go ahead and tell someone? I don't understand. And the other thing is like the whole idea of the book. I do understand it now. Like why she has this cold, why she doesn't remember when she needs to meet with someone. So this whole book is about grief and how when you lose someone, you need to continue your life without them. And that entails leaving a part of you behind. And, you know, the decision of, am I going to live in the past or am I going to live in the future? Because living in the future betrays my past and, well, the person who died. But if I'm going to live in the past, I'm kind of betraying myself and depraving myself of the future I could have. I don't know if that makes sense, but I believe this is a masterpiece in that sense. I truly believe that everyone should read this book and go through the feelings these two characters go through. It's nice because you don't really know what's true and what's not, and I believe her. I believe Julie. I believe she's talking to him. I believe there is a sort of magic here. I don't believe she's crazy. I don't believe it's only in her head, and I love that. I want that to be true. I have this much left of the book, so I'm almost done, though there is a little bit left. This whole book is a whole entire metaphor. And, you know, we have the lanterns that, I think you know what I mean. You light up a lantern and just let it go, and it means you can do it for someone who died, and just so damn beautiful. I'm not crying anymore because I feel like I've gotten used to it and I know what's going on. No, the thing, I've gotten used to it. As she did, I did too. And I'm not feeling like crying right now, but I don't, as she is, I am too. I am as Julie is. I don't want to let go. I don't want her to move on. It's funny how I feel about this book. I finished the book. It's nice, it's beautiful, but it's very sad, and I don't know, am I recommending this? No, I'm not recommending this. Why would you want to go through this? Don't read it. I mean, of course read it, because it's good, but don't read it. Because you're gonna cry your eyes out, like me. 5 stars for this one. Thank you for watching. Oh, okay, no, you know what? I should say something about it. So this whole thing is about going through grief and like
trying to move forward while still being taken to the past by the fact that you can't have the life you want to have and you would have had with that person because they died. And I've seen myself in this girl because she plans a lot of things and she wants to have her life planned out, and I have my life planned out most often, and I don't want to read things like this because it makes me put myself in that situation, and I don't really want to go through that, honestly. So this is a whole metaphor. It's not a metaphor, it's like straight in your face, but it's beautiful and it makes you think about things, and you don't get an answer as to why they talk, okay? Just so you know, you don't get that answer, but it's fine. You don't need that answer. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because it's real, and it's fine because it's real. And thank you for watching. I'm going to buy the special edition one where Sam, you take off the dust cover and Sam goes away. It was a beautiful book. I am not going to read any sad books for the foreseeable future. I hate every single one of you who recommended this book, and at the same time, I do thank every single one of you for recommending this book. Hope you have a wonderful day. I did not have a wonderful day, but maybe I can do something fun and not cry anymore. So thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. You know, I honestly, at this point, I deserve it. For how much I've been crying these days, just like and subscribe, okay? Okay, bye, see you next week, where I'm gonna judge your bookshelves again, which a lot of you guys asked for, and I am so excited to film that. You've sent me a lot of pictures, okay? And if I don't answer all of them, just know I did go through every single one of them, but there are like hundreds, so it's kind of hard to answer each and every single one of you, but thank you for sending it to me. You can still send them, though, if you haven't yet. I won't be able to use all of them, but I'm really happy that thank you for sending me your bookshelves, and they're all beautiful. Okay, bye!